Shalom and welcome to Sumas Torah. This year is entitled The Synthesis of Halacha and Humanity. Something very special happened, Parshas Bo, where we have a beautiful story of Breshit and all this Avram and Yitzchak and Yaakov, Yosef and the tribes. In Bo, there's an unbelievable transition where the halachic system is introduced to Bnei Israel. We have Rosh Chodesh, and then all the halachos of Korban Pesach, the details, breaking the bone, can't break the bone, cooking, roasting, what is cooking. Gemara talks about Chamei Teveria, that kind of hot spring, is that considered roasting and cooking? The halachic system comes into effect in Parshas Bo. But together with this, there's another point that's introduced, the Jews leaving with wealth. And the question is, why they have to leave with the wealth? And the way it went about it, the Gemara says, and Rashi quotes it, why? So that Avram shouldn't have a complaint against God. You told me you're going to let them out with wealth. So therefore Moshe said, please, Jewish people, make sure you ask for the wealth, for the money and the kesef and all that. So Schwab says, what's the pshat with Avram Avinu? They should ask for the wealth because God said in our Brit Tarim that they're going to go out with wealth. What's the pshat with Avram Avinu? So Schwab says that Avram knows better than anyone how to take a gift and how not to take a gift. What's meaningful? He rejected the gifts of Avimelech. Well, Avimelech, he had to take those gifts. He rejected the gifts of Sodom. He didn't want them. And even Avimelech's gifts that he took, he had to take it from the king. He gave it away to his concubines. So Schwab wants to say that he knew what it means to have a nice gift. A nice gift from a loving friend who gives it to you, b'lev shalem. Gifts that are given in this kind of a way, just to get people out of there, of course they feel guilty, that's not a gift. So Avram was concerned that the Jewish people, when they leave Egypt, they should not be going ahead and be giving gifts in a negative kind of way. It should be nice, in a menschlich way that they can feel good about it. So God says, yes, I'm going to orchestrate it, that they're going to be endowed. The Egyptians are going to have kavod, and there will be chayin in their eyes towards the Jews. And that's what Avram wanted. They don't just leave with the physical wealth, but psychologically feeling good about themselves and the gifts that they receive. There's humanity there. And God said just having money in the pocket is not enough. That was, they need to feel good. And I think these two messages coming together in our parsha, I would call it halacha and humanity. When you get into the world of halacha, it's cold. The person goes ahead and eats maror, less than a kazayis, but he feels the pain of the people and the slavery. He didn't do the mitzvah. He felt very close to the Jewish people. He didn't do the mitzvah. He blows shofar, and it's not the precise time. It's not the amount of kolot that he's supposed to have, but he feels tshuva. Halacha is a dry system in that way. You need to have the shiurim, the details, all the halacha mirusha has to be there. But there's a danger when you have all the halachic details. You could chas v'shalom lose the full picture, lose humanity. You could be talking with some person and just looking at him almost as a halachic phenomenon, as a human being. So in this parsha, we have two major themes. We have the halachic system introduced, and we also have humanity and the Jews leaving like mensches, and the sensitivity that the Torah has to them. That transition from slavery to free men, how is it going to be for them? Are they going to feel good about it in a positive way? And to me, you need to have that synthesis of halacha and humanity. Person is humanistic, he loves people, but he doesn't have the anchor of halacha, he's in trouble. On the other hand, the person has halacha, but doesn't have that feeling, that sense for another person, almost just looks at them through the eyes of Allah, but doesn't have that human touch, that's a danger as well. And therefore, we have that beautiful synthesis in our parsha. Shalom.